Meet the Labour Friends of Nigel Farage. Blue Labour is a revival of an earlier nativist and reactionary group within the UK Labour Party. It is led by UK Labour MP Dan Carden from Liverpool, and he has been praised by even Elon Musk after he spread conspiracy theories about grooming gangs. Along with his compatriot Maurice Glassman, a lifelong Labour peer, and new MPs Jonathan Hinder, Jonathan Brash, David Smith, and you might notice there are no women in this group, which would be a problem, and I think it's a problem, but because they're explicitly against diversity, equity, and inclusion, they don't think it's a problem. And they are using online events and communications to spread literal conspiracy theories, similar to the ones that led to literal race riots last year in the UK. The last time Blue Labour had any control in the party was under the Miliband years, and it brought us these shameful mugs. And it gets a bit worse. See, Lord Glassman was invited by Donald Trump to the inauguration, and guess what? Keir Starmer wasn't. Maurice Glassman said, "When I got there, they were extraordinarily friendly to me. They even presented me with a handmade pair of cowboy boots." He also explained that Nigel Farage was extremely generous, introducing him to Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and former Trump advisor Steve Bannon. He also said, quote, "I'm basically saying all of this is worthless unless you're actually pro-worker and pro-trade union. I explained what happened with the conservative government and where they blew it entirely because they couldn't get rid of the economic model." And that really encapsulates it right there. What he wants to do with Blue Labour is Trumpism with stronger unions. Glassman also claims the chief of staff for the Labour Party as an ally, Morgan McSweeney, as well as political strategy director Paul Ovenden and policy advisor Harvey Redgrave. Glassman says, "Morgan is with us. He's really worked with John Curtis and me and Dagenham." But their targets aren't just trans people, women, minorities, but it's also the climate and anything you can remotely present as something that could be woke. And what I want to say is, anytime you hear a politician say they're anti-DEI or anti-woke, you need to make them define what that means. Because in the last week, we have watched that be used as placement holders for racial slurs and literal resegregation of the US government. This is what anti-DEI means. And if there is a labor group trying to be anti-DEI, they should not be allowed in the party. Now please like, repost, let more people see. Thank you.